Hello, 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 goddesses. I am so happy to be with you here again for another issue of Awakening Your Inner Goddess. And I have to say that I haven't been here in a couple of weeks because I have been so busy with my Move Into Your Mission program that I have just been, by the time the that workshop is over, I've been so tired, it's been like, but tonight I wanted to come and address a few things that are changing for me as we go forward. Number one on the change your meter list is that I am now billing myself as a goddess awakening guide. I have been putting this off for quite a while, changing what I call myself because I feel as if I do help people change their lives or transform their lives. But what I really feel the best about is helping women awaken that sleeping goddess inside themselves so that she can come out and play and that women can reclaim their power and purpose in their life. This is how we live with joyfulness, with vivacity, with vibrancy, with juiciness, with happiness. Because, so many times the world of women is proscribed by society to be a particular way, and nobody asks for that. You know, oh, you're supposed to want kids. You're supposed to want a man. You're supposed to, or a woman. Let's face it, times are changing. You're supposed to want a partner. Let me say that. Okay. You're supposed to want a partner. And not everybody does. Not everybody feels fulfilled when they are in relationship with someone else. A lot of people, and I know I'm like this, I don't necessarily want a partner. I love being by myself. I love being able to answer only to me. I love that about my life. And so I don't necessarily want to change that. Somebody would have to come along and like really be something special for me to change my mind about that. And that may be the way that you feel as well. Or you may be looking for a partner of some kind and you just haven't found the right person yet. But does that mean we put ourselves on hold until that person comes along? Absolutely not. And the reason why that I feel like I want to work with women with like a little more seasoning on them is because we've lived some part of our life. We've had experiences and we actually know what we desire in our life. But sometimes we get stuck places where we don't want to be. And so the life that we dream of, the life that we truly desire, and the life we deserve is put on hold because we feel we're supposed to be doing something for somebody else first. And even though when you get on the airplane, they say, if there's an emergency, put on your mask first. We're putting a mask on somebody else, or somebody else, or somebody else, or somebody else, whoever we can find that is not us. And it's time to reclaim our power and our vibrancy. And that's who I want to continue to work with from now on. So that is change number one. And so I've changed my tagline a little bit. So you're going to notice some subtle changes in the way you see me showing up for you. And one of the ways that you're going to see me show up more and more and more is with my tagline, which is empowering women to reclaim their power and their purpose. Okay. And that a second tagline is going to be let me help you create the life you dream of, desire, and deserve, because that's really what we're about right now. And given the climate in the country, around the world, we don't have forever to make up our mind and decide what it is that we're going to do, or to make up our mind what we want to do. But I'll do it next year. I'll do it when the kids are in college. I'll do it when, my husband retires. I'll do it when. And then the time to actually do it, when we feel alive enough, when we feel motivated enough, when we feel like it's really the right time, that time slips away. And we never have the same impetus and the same drive to get what we truly desire in the world. And again, we settle. So we don't want to get to that point where we're resettling into something that we don't want in the first place. We want to be able to seize our power and our purpose and get out in the world and bring the world the one bit of magic that is imbued in each of us, that inner goddess that is just waiting to come out. And one of the things that I find with women is that they wait until they get to create through point. You know what a create through is? It's when life hands you a situation or maybe an experience that you just can't get over, you can't get around, and the only thing you can do is to create a path through that pain and through that experience and through that downturn in your life to rise up again and claim or reclaim your power and your purpose in your life, right? And so this is what we would like to create for women going forward. We don't want to necessarily wait till we sink way down to the bottom. You know, it's not Alcoholics Anonymous where you got to hit rock bottom before you come up. I think most women recognize when they're on that path, on that slippery slope downward, away from feeling vibrant and juicy and alive and happy. And rather than waiting to get all the way down to that bottom where you really crash and burn, let's start to lift you back up into the daylight, back up into the light of your own life and create what you desire. Now, a lot of times I talk about we're manifesting, and to me, we're manifesting, not manifesting, we're manifesting is simply creating, as opposed to asking for something and waiting and seeing is the heavens going to open up and give it to you. No, we know that women are not about sitting around and waiting. We are about creating. So are you going to be the creatrix of your own life? Are you going to be the HGIC, the head goddess in charge of your own life? That's the question you have to ask yourself, because you know that if you don't make decisions for yourself, somebody else will be around to make them for you. You won't have to wait too long. And then you'll have that feeling like the leaf tossed in the wind, whichever way the wind blows, this is where I'm going, because I have not claimed my own power for myself. And that's where I end up. And I'm not trying to say that I haven't been there. I have had my own share of create-throughs. But now it's time for all of us women to say, now is my turn. Now is my time. And the things that I desire, I deserve them. I don't deserve to wait until someone else's dream is fulfilled before I fulfill my own. I don't need to wait until I'm done for everybody else except for me. Now is your time and your turn. So what are you going to do? Are you going to sit back, or are you going to step up? And are you going to create the life you want to live and create the business maybe you want to have, or find the relationship that you want? It's up to you to ask yourself, isn't it time that I had in my life what I want, what I desire, what I deserve, and what I need? And so that's all I have to ask of you today, goddesses, because we know we are all goddesses on the inside. Are you going to let that goddess come out and play? Or are you going to hold her back and always regret that you did not move forward and you did not claim what was yours and you let it go by while you watched everybody else move forward? That's the question I have for you. So if you would like to move forward, if you are ready to move forward, if you can say, it's my turn, it's my time, and I'm all about it, then please, I'm going to put in the um, information below how you can contact me and how we can have a session together to figure out what's your next step. What do you need to do in order to bring about that life that you dream of, desire, and deserve? I can't even talk now because I get emotional about this. What are we going to do to get you to move forward and for you to have all those things you dream about? So my name is Dee Savoie. I am your goddess awakening guide, and I hope I will hear from you soon. And I love you. Bye bye.